aboard our plane to Ireland. We're flying into Dublin and we're going to spend 7 days touring the country. Can't wait. And we have some travel companions with us.
Going for Irish coffee when I land.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you there. Our first pint in Ireland.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, so we are at FINNEGAN'S in Dalkey and we are enjoying our first meal in Ireland. So let's see what everyone got. Me and Phil got the special roast beef. And then we got 2 fish pies that look fantastic.
We made a special stop in Dalkey to visit Finnegan's pub because it's the setting for one of my novels. We had a great time meeting the owners and staff and even left them a copy of my book, The Almost Boyfriend.
We are in the Burren in County Clare, Ireland, and it is beautiful. In the middle of nowhere.
The Burren National Park is made up of over 250 square kilometers of rocky landscape dating all the way back to the Vaishon period, which means the limestone sediments are approximately 350 million years old.
Wow, they look like real.
Yes, good fruit.
How come every time we come here it's cold and rainy?
Hi.
Where are we at?
The Burren. County Clare?
Yep. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Ireland.
Burren National Forest.
I'm getting all of this on video.
3/4 of Ireland's floral species are found here, some so rare they don't exist anywhere else in the world.
So we are staying at the Doolin Inn in Doolin, really close to the cliffs of Moher, and our room is adorable. Ignore the luggage. I always forget to take a video before we move in. But this room's crazy big. There's a queen size bed, a set of bunk beds, and then a single bed. And we have our own bathroom. And downstairs is a really cute cafe that includes breakfast.
Here's a quick view of our B&B in Doolin. Located on the west coast of Ireland, Doolin is one of our favorite stops along the wild Atlantic Way. Known for its traditional Irish music and stunning cliffside views, Doolin is the perfect touring base for County Clare.
So it's our second day in Ireland and we drove over to the cliffs of Moher and we're going to go take a walk around and check out the sights.
So at the Cliffs of Moher, they have a really great visitor center with a bunch of shopping, a little cafe, and a restaurant upstairs. So there's lots to do here. You can do a lot of hiking and then come enjoy the shop. Lahinch is a small seaside town on Ireland's west coast, famous for its surf culture, golden sand beaches, and golf courses. We are at Lahinch Beach in Ireland, and we just had a really great lunch at Randaddy's, an Irish beach bar started by a Canadian. Definitely worth checking out if you're over here. We are at our favorite bar in Doolin, and we're gonna go in and have dinner and listen to some awesome Irish music. What did you get? Awesome.
Voila.
What'd you get, Mom?
Fish and chips.
Told you it was a big steaming pot of mussels.
It is.
We got
Crock
surf
of
and
mussels.
turf.
Awesome.
It's our third morning in Ireland, and we are just checking out of the Doolin Inn and driving to the Ring of Kerry. We're going to try to do the whole loop and then check into our Airbnb in Killarney. So we'll keep you posted. We made a quick pit stop in the town of Aghadoe to check out some castles,
Get some
churches,
coffee.
and get Irish coffee.
Cheers.
Make a wish.
Our first stop on the Ring of Kerry is Ross Bay Beach. It's a beautiful spot to have a picnic, get in the water, and we even got to see some horses riding on the beach. What do you think of Ross Bay Beach?
I think it is a great summer beach. I can swim here.
You went in the water?
Yes.
Was it cold?
It was very cold. But
It is
I could get in there.
beautiful. It's gorgeous.
First stop on the Ring of Kerry, pretty good, huh?
Yeah, my feet are invigorated.
You can walk another 8,000 steps. Is this one way or no?
No, that's why there's this little box.
As you may have noticed, driving in Ireland is half the adventure. We are in Waterville, a little town on the Ring of Kerry, and we just stopped to have some drinks and look at the beautiful ocean view. And we found this park full of hydrangeas. I've never seen so many hydrangeas in my life. It's amazing.
They're huge.
Yeah, like hydrangea trees. But it's a really cool stop off on the Ring of Kerry. Cool place to watch the sunset.
We're gonna go way over there through that pass. Right up here on the edge.
We are driving through the Ring of Kerry right now on this awesome road. The views are amazing. Cliffs to the left, water to the right. Every picture is better than the next. This pit stop on the Wild Atlantic Way has some of our favorite views in Ireland. If you get a chance, rent a car and explore the scenic routes mapped out for you along this coastal highway, or wherever the road may take you.
The Wild Atlantic Way.
Absolutely gorgeous. We are at O'Carroll's Beach Bar and Grill, and it's on the Ring of Kerry. It's a beautiful stop. There's a beach, awesome food. They play crazy American music.
Yeah.
But the food was delicious, and it's a really cool spot. You can camp here, and it's a nice place to watch the sunset.
Alright, we're gonna do seafood chowder.
That looks delicious.
Lamb burger.
Yum. What'd you get, Phil?
Lemon and herb crusted salmon over mashed potatoes.
That looks from. We just pulled up to our adorable Airbnb. It's in a little town called Aghadoe, and it's right outside of Killarney. So let's go check it out. So it is our 4th day in Ireland. It's a bit rainy today, but we still did some of the tourist attractions. We're staying in Killarney, so we drove through the Killarney National Forest up to Torque Falls. We stopped at the Muckross House and the Ross Castle, and then we stopped for drinks and Irish coffee at the Lake Hotel. Now the great thing to do when it's raining is go to Killarney and do a pub crawl. There are 40 pubs in 400 meters, so there's a lot to choose from. What's been your favorite part of Ireland?
Well, I think the Ring of Kerry was the most spectacular place I have ever seen. Gorgeous water, hillside, sheep on the hillside.
In the road.
Just missed his head.
It was breathtaking.
Get up there.
We lucked out. We had really nice weather for Ring of Kerry. But on bad weather days, you just go to a pub and watch a rugby match. So that's awesome too.
shepherd's pie.
I got, what did I get? Traditional Irish stew. Yum. We just got to Blarney Castle. It's starting to rain, but it's still beautiful, so we're gonna go check out the grounds.
Beat all the tourists here.
Yeah, we got here really early. Looks so cool. We made it to the top and we are waiting in line to see the Blarney Stone.
So make sure you get here early because the line for the Blarney Stone can get pretty long.
This stone's the big stone, right? Yeah. Head down, kiss the bottom stone. Okay, like that? Yep.
We're here in the Poison Gardens at Blarney Castle. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the tour because you get to walk the grounds and check out all the different species of plants that they grew for medicinal purposes, but a lot of them have a lot of toxic uses, so it's interesting to see what they actually did with them. Doing the river walk at Blarney.
Beautiful and green.
Legend has it that this cave was once the secret escape route royals used to flee during invasion. It's rumored to have been how the garrison and gold vanished from Blarney Castle during Cromwell's siege. So we just arrived at our final Airbnb, and this is in Dublin. Half the adventure is finding it and then figuring out how to get inside. This one's really cute. Let's take a look around.
This is the coolest part. We have a little city rooftop terrace in the middle of Dublin. They even left us a bottle of wine, A+ for this Airbnb. And the keys are super cute. Look at, you have actual skeleton keys. How cool is that? Only in Ireland. So this is day 5, we think, in Ireland. And we woke up early this morning and went to the Blarney Castle. Had to get there first thing, so you beat the tour buses, and then we drove to Dublin, where we have an Airbnb for the next 2 days. So now we're in the Temple Bar District. We're gonna get some pints and get ready to join our music pub crawl.
Sounds fun.
See our parents' travel companions in the background there.
And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care, I don't, but you still hit my phone up. Baby, I'll be moving on, and I think you should be something I don't want to hold back. Baby, you should know that when I don't like you, and I never lied to you, admit it, I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, I didn't see what's going on, but now I know.
Temple Bar District is located in Dublin city centre. The area is popular with tourists, boasting bars, music, and a lively nightlife. We are following our musical pub crawl through the streets in Dublin. We're in the Temple Bar area. It's awesome. We're going from one bar to another, listening to really good Irish music.
Is very important in Ireland is because a lot of the Irish history, like the last song I sang in the last book, most Irish history was always kept in song and poetry. Like whoever was running the country in Ireland would write the history books, but the first history books written by Irish people were in the late 1920s. So it's, as I said, a very, very recent history. So before that, a lot of the Irish history would have been kept in song. So that's why, you know, if you're down the country somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Connemara and Galway, and an old fella stands up at the bar and he just starts singing a song with about 58 verses in it. You'll know that the song, usually it'll be in the Irish language, so you won't understand anything he's singing, but it'll refer to a lot of names and events and dates and things that took place, and that's how the history in Ireland was passed on orally. Like, and it's the same with the music. The history was always kept in song. That's why a lot of great respect was always given to people who stood up to sing an Irish song, because nobody cared if the voice was good or if the singer was a good performer. It was all the message and the words in the song were always the most important thing, and in poetry as well. That's why Irish song and poetry is so important.
This is day 6. It is our last day in Ireland, so we are going to check out the Guinness brewery. We're in line now.
Get our pints.
It can get pretty long, so again, it's good to get here early. After that, we're going to go check out the oldest pub, the Brazen, and then maybe see some more sights in town. No trip to Dublin is complete without checking out the Guinness factory, so we are going to start the tour here. The Guinness Storehouse is perhaps Ireland's most popular attraction. Begin your journey at the bottom of the world's largest pint glass, continuing up 7 floors of interactive experiences and brewing history. You can test your knowledge at beer school, learn how to pull the perfect pint, check out Guinness's wild marketing campaigns, and end the tour with a pint 7 stories above Dublin at the famous Gravity Bar. We are in beer school. See how much we know. Pretty good.
8 out of 10.
Stadium.
They're not done yet.
They've been top of mind.
Got your pint?
Gravity Bar.
Okay. We're at Gravity Bar at the top of the Guinness Storehouse tour. don't even know how many flights up we are, but it's the best view in Dublin. And we get to have our pints straight from the Storehouse.
Enjoying. Very good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Drink.
The Brazen claims to be the oldest pub in Dublin, dating all the way back to 1198. It's definitely worth a visit. Stop by for a pint steeped in rich history and walk in the footsteps of some of Ireland's most famous patrons. We are back at Box 16, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Dublin, and we're gonna have some tapas and wine. We stumbled upon this great little wine bar on our first visit to Dublin. We ducked in to get out of the rain and found ourselves in a hidden gem. Now we stop by every time we're in town to sample their gourmet tapas and top-notch wine selection.
It's the same. If I could just think all over wildness now, and if I could hold her in my arms to be awful bars.
I know, all the buildings are like that. Like, there's so much to like
Discover.
Yeah. So it is our last day in Ireland. We are hanging out in the Temple Bar district of Dublin. What did we do today?
Well, I know we just went to the old Storehouse, which is UCF's bar during the UCF Penn State game.
Yeah, we were here 3 years ago, and the same bartender is still here, which is pretty cool.
We also went to the Guinness Storehouse.
We did Guinness, and we had pints up on the roof, and we did a horse and carriage ride through town, and we went to the oldest pub.
Don't forget about having dinner at Box.
Oh, and
16.
we had dinner at Box 16, which is like one of our favorite little places in Dublin. It's not Irish food, but it's just kind of a nice break from the pub atmosphere. But it's been a great trip. We're sad to go home, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
Very soon.